3 years ago, a stranger handed me a sealed envelope and said, "Burn this the moment you feel like quitting." I didn't understand then, but that envelope saved my life. And today, I'm going to tell you what was inside. But first, I need to ask you something no one else will dare to ask. What if I told you that every single time you felt like giving up wasn't a sign of weakness, but a hidden test? That moment when your mind screams, "I can't do this anymore." That's not your enemy speaking. That's the universe whispering, "How badly do you want this?" See, most people run from that feeling. They close the book. They skip the gym. They mute the voice inside that says, "Try again." But the 1%, the ones who eventually stand on stages accepting awards, they do something different. They lean in. They stare directly into that discomfort and they say, "Is that all you've got?" Success isn't about avoiding failure. It's about refusing to let failure write your story. You think Olympic athletes never fall? They fall harder than anyone. You think CEOs never doubt themselves? They lie awake at 3 a.m. questioning every decision. The difference isn't talent, it's obsession with the process. When you wake up tomorrow, before your feet hit the floor, ask yourself one question. What would the person I'm becoming do today? Not what's easy, not what's comfortable, but what the future version of you would demand. That student next to you zoning out in class, that's not your problem. Your only mission, protect your mental space like it's the last clean water on earth. Because here's a truth no one tells you. You were born with everything you need to win. Not the tools, not the connections, but the raw, unbreakable spirit that refuses to stay down. And when confusion hits, when the professor's words sound like static, don't throw a pity party. Knock on that door and say, "I'm not leaving until I understand," because quitting isn't in my DNA. Let me tell you about Alex. 22 years old, failed his first year of engineering. Parents said, "Switch majors." Friends said, "You're not cut out for this." But every night at 11 p.m., while others scrolled TikTok, he opened one textbook, just one page, then another. He didn't motivate himself. He made a deal with his future self. I'll show up, even when I don't feel like it. 2 years later, graduated top 3% of his class. His secret wasn't genius. It was showing up when no one was watching. That's your assignment this week. One thing, just one, that the future you will thank you for doing today. Not tomorrow, today. So I'm going to ask you now, right now, to do something uncomfortable. Pause this video, grab your phone, open your notes app, and write one sentence. The one thing I refuse to quit on is data. Don't skip this. This isn't just a video, it's a contract with yourself. Because that dormant volcano of success inside you, it's not waiting for permission, it's waiting for your decision. You were born to be spectacular. Not perfect, not lucky, but spectacular because you keep going when others stop. Remember that envelope I told you about at the beginning? I finally opened it last year, after my third business failed. Inside was a single sentence, handwritten. The moment you feel like quitting is the moment you're closest to your breakthrough. That stranger wasn't magic. He was just someone who had been where I was. And today, I'm that stranger for you. So don't burn your envelope. Keep it. Reread it when the storm comes. Because your breakthrough, it's closer than you think.